Hello everybody, and welcome to this episode of Fallout 4 Alien Blaster Only. In this episode, we are going to get closer to level 28, and we're going to do this by doing the first Cabot House quest. And as I go there, I'll talk about the means by which I'll do it. Okay. So before we go and do the thing with Jack Cabot though, since that is a thing that will most likely damage us and damage our armor, and also have us need our armor to actually protect us, I am going to go to Diamond City to use their armor repair station first. And then with that, I'll my armor will be fresh. I can dance with Deathclaws as much as I want, ish, and we will be good to go. So as you can, if you've been watching this series and you saw the name of this episode and you don't know what it's about, gee, why would you want to dance with Deathclaws? What does dancing with Deathclaws have to do with the Cabot House quest? Well, I'll let you know right after this. Well, I didn't time that well, but okay. So, the first Cabot House quest takes you eventually to this location called Parsons Creamery.
Radiation
Also,
poisoning is a common ail.
Dr. Sun, do me up first. Just the health.
I'm pretty penis.
Grapes and
Okay. So yeah, first you go to the Parsons Insane Asylum.
was there anything else bothering you?
And then you go to the and then you go to Parsons Creamery. There's a raider there. Wow, this got really damaged. Okay. It's lucky we had enough resources to do all that. Now I probably do have like sellables, but let's not worry about it right now. So yeah, right next to Parsons Insane Asylum, just barely a stone's throw, is this location, this wonderful location called Linwoods. And if the name doesn't immediately make you realize the plan that I have here going on, okay. Yeah, so what Linwoods is this big raider base, and right next to it is this tower. The tower has a siren on it. This siren, well, the siren alerts two Deathclaws, a regular Deathclaw and an alpha Deathclaw, or maybe two Deathclaws, or two level dependent Deathclaws that change depending how strong you are. But always two. We got two raiders. Is that a power armor raider? I guess we're going to duck through here. That's the most powerful raiders I've seen at this level so far. But that's okay. We gave them the Duke just fine. So yeah, Linwood's has a tower with a siren that alerts to Deathclaws to you. And the Deathclaws, they kill all the raiders. Easy peasy. That's normally a given. However, once they do so, you can run down or jump down, wiggle yourself around a bit, and you've alerted the Deathclaw that the Deathclaw is going to fight you now. So then you... Oh, come on. Swan, I'm not interested. That's a raider.
You are so dead.
You can fight me or the ghouls. Pick one. So we'll run past these guys. This is like a vaguely quick route. So this is the more dangerous route, the more... We do have the quest right. Yeah, let's have this available to us. As a mark on the map. But also the area right around it is safe because of a sentry bot and a Mr. Handy. And I don't think anybody's following us. Okay, we're in caution, but again, anybody who follows us will have to deal with this guy. And we're safe.
Go away.
Sure.
Sure. Go away. Sure. I'm here for Jack Cabot.
I'm here to talk to...
Oh, it's you.
Boss.
Yay.
Sounds good.
Okay. Hello. He's gonna
Jack,
blow himself up a bit.
Gal is here.
One moment. I just have to.
And kaboom.
Oh, damn. Clearly, I'll
What are you sitting
trust
on?
the mixture. Hello. Welcome to Cabot House. I'm Jack Cabot.
Are you now?
Pleased to meet you.
And please, have a... Edward. Look,
Lovely.
please, have a seat.
I wonder if I wasn't in power armor, I could just wait here, and then he'd
Before we
just
get
zip
down
from
to
there to there.
I have a question I'd like to ask all my new employees.
Is this really the time?
Don't interrupt, Edward. The question is this. Do you believe there is other intelligent life in the universe?
I'm not sure there's any.
You joke. Say humans. What would they know?
Well, that's irrelevant, I guess.
I don't understand what this...
I'm sorry if I'm right. Welcome to...
Okay.
I'm ready to get to work.
Good.
Sure.
That's part of the job, by the job I... Jack, there's an important... Any...
Got it.
question?
Why can't I say, no, I have everything I need?
Only about 1 million.
You should start. We think that Kurt... Check in with Marie. You all set?
Yep.
I'm out of here.
Good luck.
Okay. Alright. So, before we go there, the safest place to sleep beforehand is, well, there's a sleeping bag by the, what is it? The National Guard's training yard. Yeah, that place. But there's also a landmine in there somewhere, and I don't want to trigger it while out of my power armor. So I'm just going to... Oh, you know what? technically I could also do this quest. Yeah, so the last voyage of the USS Constitution. That's a quest that I can do without killing anything at all. You know, without firing the gun. Technically, I probably want to flick the switch a few times, but... Okay. Yeah, so... Technically speaking, I could do the last voyage of the USS Constitution without killing anything. However, doing so is probably easier at a lower level because... So the way this works is, you know, there's two different types of tasks in that quest. One of them is where you go somewhere, you find a thing, you run back, you're done. You have to buy a power relay coil, you have to steal a particular item from those scavengers over there, and you have to, well, yeah, and there's a couple of places with items in them that you can obtain for, you know, for fixing up parts of the ship. Also, we can just run around this the other way. Cool. Yeah, so that's one of them. The other one is the few times where those same scavengers attack the ship itself. And that's the one where you might sort of need to either get lucky or... Oh.
Don't think I can pick this.
I didn't know there was power armor here. Not that it's useful, but it's there. So yeah, you know, that's the other type of thing. And it basically culminates into this big standoff between the robots and the scavengers, where if the scavengers make it onto the ship itself, you lose. And if I can't shoot this, the only way I could possibly maybe do it is by flicking the switch on and off repeatedly, while I guess I could also body block for the other robots as well. Just run around there tanking all the damage while the other robots fire at all the scavengers. Well, that is certainly a thing, but I don't know how I feel about using that as a tactic. Oh, there's a legendary Yao guy. Good thing when not doing legendary swapper, we can just run right the fuck past. Goodbye, Mr. Legendary Yao guy. Have fun with your day, good sir. Is he still following me? He is not. Okay. We lost him. And so we'll also get some XP here and there by discovering a few locations, but nothing too major. You know, our quest reward experience will be a lot better than our other experience. And it's also tempting to do the trick where I exploit the Idiot Savant perk more than it is already exploitable by save scumming turning in the quest itself, right? Which it turns in when you head back to the Cabot House. So you can save at. Okay, these mercenaries are non-hostile, so we're fine. I also wonder if before I talk to her, before I talk to Maria, I wonder if those raiders appear at the location. Because if they don't, it'd make a perfect save spot. So let's find out. I also have a scoped weapon, so I should be able to see them from pretty far. Well, I don't see any yet. Though I think there's also a Deathclaw that hangs around. I don't know. Let's have a peek, shall we? Okay, are they all raiders? Or are they... No, there's a survivalist. Okay. Let's... I wonder what happens if I just never... If I never talk to Maria. Because those raiders are there. And so we actually want to go roughly in this direction. Whereabouts? There's going to be a big tower nearby. That works too. Ah, here we are. Here we go. If those bugs want to still follow us up here, they're more than welcome to help us against these guys. So here's Linwoods. Now all these guys... Are there actually raiders here? There's a festering bloatfly, but I don't see any raiders. Maybe they only spawn in once I've yeah, maybe they only spawn in once I actually hit the switch. Which is cool, you know. Alright, so we are at the top, fully. We have a Linwood's chest key. Lovely. We have that, all those things. And if we turn this on, we have a legendary raider, raider veteran, and there's gonna be some Deathclaws coming. I can't quite see what that legendary raider has. But yeah, that's Deathclaw. Another one comes from over here, I think. Yeah, right there. That's a waster. And that's an alpha Deathclaw, yeah. These guys are gonna lose. I guess, maybe. I just want those Deathclaws to follow me. Like you up there. You can follow me if you want. And look at him go. You're so boned. Like that was a big hit. I'm surprised that Legendary Raider is actually, surviving. For a human, he's actually doing surprisingly well against that Deathclaw, wherever he is. That's the Deathclaw. Oh shit, he just threw him. Just, yep, no more gravity for you. Oh, brutal. And there goes his pieces. What is this bodily integrity that you speak of? The other guy's over there. If he's going to attack those guys, I want to see. I'm just going to jump down. See what he had. That was a settler. A powered metal left arm. Sure. It's actually decent. Okay. Oh wait, that's the pip over there we want to go. So I last saw the Raider, the Alpha Deathclaw. Wow, that's worked even better than I thought. Yes, yes. Come over this way. Come up here. Good boy. Here, Raiders, I have a surprise for you. Did the Deathclaw win already? I'll want to check the body. If it is around anyway. It'd be around here somewhere. Considering how the Deathclaw just charged. Oh. Aha. See? 0 bullets. That was easy peasy. And all we have to do now is run all the way back. In fact, we didn't... the Raiders themselves were more of a threat to us than the Deathclaw was, because... the Deathclaw just couldn't actually hit us because we were so fast. And also, this worked out a lot better than when I first did this strategy in the Hoarder Challenge. Because this time, the Deathclaw just went straight, just did a beeline for those Raiders. Just went, screw you, Raiders, that this one guy doesn't want me to kill. I'm going to go for these Raiders that this one guy does want me to kill. And thus we got the serum. Because what's a Deathclaw going to do with that serum? And I guess, story-wise, plot-wise, maybe in that context, luring a Deathclaw to kill the Raider is a bad idea, because then the Raider is gonna, the Deathclaw is going to explode the Raider, and also with the Raider's pieces, the mysterious serum itself will also be exploded. But at the same time, if you lie that the mysterious serum is gone, they believe you just fine. So if you were to tell the truth that the mysterious serum is gone, and say picked up the shards of some syringe and shown them the pieces of the syringe, maybe they'd believe you. Maybe they wouldn't, and think that you used it on yourself and then broke it to hide the evidence. Who knows? What matters though is that we did that without firing a single bullet, without throwing a single punch, without using paint train and then running into them, without shitting out any fusion cores, without having bullet to reflect, without companions, without any of that. Just some good old-fashioned dancing with Deathclaws. Though this was actually less dancing with Deathclaws and more, I don't know, abusing their AI, I guess, maybe, sort of. So, do we want to just have the chance be there? You know, the chance of Idiot Savant, or do we want to exploit it and guarantee the 5 times bonus? I'd say we should exploit it, just to make this a bit quicker and get to the thing, get to the right level a little quicker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head towards the mattress that's just on a boat. Not mattress, the sleeping bag. And then, okay, there's no enemies over there, that's good. And then from there, I'll, yeah. It also occurs to me that buying the... Actually... Yeah, it's possibly a good idea to buy the speed legs. The trouble is that one of them is a fair bit out of the way. What the heck do you have? Oh, it's just this thing. That thing, okay. That's fine. We're fine. We should do a stim pack and a water. And there's nobody at the bridge, that's good. If there was, I would probably want to lure them over to those sentry bots, I guess. Nobody that way, nobody that way. So I'm going to drop off my power armor right about here. Okay, what's that? Is that still that raider that was all the way over there? Whatever it is, it shouldn't hurt us when we're in the water. Although most things do hurt you if you're far away from them, but alright, we are hidden.
send someone to find Imogene. I'm not. Mrs. Cabot, don't worry. I'll send someone to find. Mrs. Cabot, don't worry. I'll send someone to. Mrs. Cabot, don't worry. I'll send someone to.
Alright. Well, as you may have noticed, I haven't actually gotten the 5 times experience. I tried for about half an hour to get that to work. Now, considering the amount of time taken to do all that, I don't know how many... I fairly quickly lost track of how many attempts I had made, because the loading screen here is quite long. But, well, yeah, so we'll just have to live with having less XP. Now, as I was going through and attempting the okay, we do have enough great mentats. That was on the MY, yeah. So this does 50 damage resist, which is useless to us. 10 rads a second rad removal, which is useless to us. And plus 5 strength, which is useful-ish, but not worth it. If I just turn it in, it'll be a lot better.
Some raiders set up camp near.
What up?
There was only this one vial left.
Oh, here's your pay. Now. Oh, hell.
Sure.
Okay.
Jack, I'll take care of it. Mrs. Cabot, don't worry. I'll send someone to find Imogene.
Thank you, Edward. I can always count on you. Why can't you
Lovely.
be as devoted as dear Edward?
So yeah, this means that we'll have to do a lot more to reach the level that we
Speaking of which,
will end up
here's what
as.
we got back of the last delivery from Parsons. Raiders got the rest of it, I'm sorry to say.
Ah, good. Finally. This will help settle Mother down.
Imogene's
What?
Jack's sister. You probably figured that out yourself.
Do they not like it if I touch this radio?
Impulsive. From
Okay.
time to time, she runs.
I'll bring her back.
No problem.
The trouble usually, I don't know where she's been. Somebody there must.
Okay.
Okay, I'll start.
Alright, well. Okay. So yeah, that's the way that's gonna be. Also, despite the fact that I could just go straight to the destination. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, go straight to the destination. A vicious mongrel. Oh, dearie me. I am so scared. Actually, can I just jump in this way? Does this work? Is this a thing I can do? No, okay. That's fine. Maybe it is a thing you can do, like without power armor, but that's not really all that. What the heck? Okay, you'll have fun, Mr. Mongrel, I guess. Oh, it followed us through. There we go. Attack. Sheesh. Okay, that's scary. She's all charged up, ready to kill.
here for every situation. Hunting, protection,
That
cold-blooded
is
murder,
scary as fuck.
hot-blooded murder.
Who? What are you?
I'm a woman, baby. Can't you tell?
That just does that. Okay. Well. Okay, so there is a magazine we can get right about here. No, next one. There we go. Okay. That's just extra damage resistance for companions, so it's entirely useless to us except for the cost of the thing itself, basically.
What? Another one of you mercs looking for McCready?
Boy, we got beer. If you ain't buying,
Cabot.
Do you know?
name rings. Try Magnolia.
Oi, Magnolia.
Hey, Magnolia.
Well, what's the matter, sweetheart?
I loved the song. It was perfect.
Oh, well, thank you. Now there's some... Ah, of course.
Those
It's
powerful
those
muscles, I guess.
Powerful muscles of yours. So what brings...
Wait a second. Is that our highest? That's our highest current stat. But is that our highest? No. Our endurance is our highest stat. Okay. So her opening dialogue is actually based on your current stats, not your perk stats, if that makes any sense. I'll just wait for her to sit down because maybe that's what she wants. Oi, Magnolia!
Magnolia.
Hello. Did you like the song?
6 last raider attack. Folks bought me so many drinks.
Oh.
I just wanted to talk to
the rest of that night.
Now there's some... Ah, so what brings...
I'll just...
So it's mine?
Imogene Cabot, there we go.
No, Imogene.
Imogene?
She's missing.
She's missing.
Please, tell me! Tell me, please!
Please, tell me what you know.
There was this preacher fella. Most of the cut, I don't suppose. Ham! Would you come over here a minute?
Ham! Ham!
Is there a problem, Miss Magnolia?
No, this lady here was just looking for Imogene. Do you happen to know where that preacher fella came from?
Brother Thomas?
Yes, that's right. The one Imogene was always hanging on.
Had to throw him out. Wouldn't stop bothering customers with that salvation racket. Kept
Oh,
going
really?
on and on about joining him at the back bay. Then he'd shove those stupid flyers in your face. Here, I kept one of them, just in case he didn't pay his bar tab.
Well, thanks, honey.
Thank you. Bye.
Anything for you.
So what this does is it unlocks dialogue with the guy himself. Yeah, so it unlocks dialogue with the guy himself to allow us to talk him into giving me the, to letting her go. Okay. So yeah, we, basically do, yoink. Alright, those guys can have fun as well. Yeah, so basically going all the way over there gives us a speech option for over here. If it wasn't for that, my options would either be to kill everyone here, get the key, unlock the door, let her out. Or I could just pickpocket the key, sneak open the door and let her out that way. Oh, I could get Idiot Savant for that, but not for the other thing. Lovely. And a free bobby pin. Ugh. That was a voice crack and a half. So we are at 3 charisma. The grape mentats will get us up to 8. And the stouts up to that much. And what's our other things? We're peckish, we're thirsty. If there's a red check, I'll take a day tripper. Oh wait.
Hey.
Is he in the box?
Welcome,
Oh, he's over here.
We're always glad to see a new face around here. Tell me something. You ever feel like this whole world is broken? Do you ever wonder why things can't be?
Yes, because there's no Aberdeen Cabot here. Or is there?
I'm just looking for Imogen.
Oh, I'm sorry, but Imogen is indisposed right now. She's not seeing visitors.
Her family's worried about her.
You can tell them that she's fine. Not that it's any of your business, but she and I are just having a little relationship.
Oh really? Relationship trouble.
You know how it is.
Does that explain why she's locked up in the back?
Until she cools off.
I could offer money, but... Okay, so since it's a red check, I'll take a day tripper. And I'll blast him with a threaten.
I'm going to see her, one way or another. Your choice.
Wow. You went right to throwing your weight around. I thought we were friends.
No.
If you want to see her so bad, don't let me stand in your way. Here, I'll unlock the door for you.
Worth it. So yeah, as a general rule of thumb, it seems like red checks work best if you have over 10 charisma.
She's all yours, neighbor.
Thank you.
Hey! Don't tell me. Jack sent you.
Yes. Or I guess his bodyguard did.
You're Jack.
You really know how to flatter a lady, don't you?
I do.
Just to be clear, once I get home,
Jack has a serum that reverses.
it's more like it halts aging. You'll see. Yes.
Actually,
Ooh, that was nice.
I'd better get. I'm so disappointed in. He actually thought he could force me.
Let's go.
let's get out of here.
Oh.
Okay. So now all we have left is to return to Cabot House. To Cabot House. Yeah, it might be interesting to see what we can get away with. Because we have a whole bunch of reserve. This stuff will be easy to nick. Or I guess not. Excuse me. Those are beer bottles. Can you not? Okay. I'm taking all of your shit, and there's nothing you can do about it. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. And now I can run away. Let's not worry about all the other stuff. At this point, we were just screwing around with them, but there's no point in taking needless damage. Yeah, you follow me if you want to. Let's see who wins. She's like, she's so powerful. She's just running away. She doesn't give a shit about what I'm doing. Let's fill up our water as well. Can you not? Sheesh. Anybody would think this is shoot at the Cytherian Day. Newsflash, it isn't. So this is basically the other quest that we can turn in. So while he talks with them and does all that, I'll go through and loot all of this stuff. There's two steamer trunks that we can access while they go about their business. With a good amount of stuff, even a 44 pistol. We have one of these. We have a couple of these, bowler hats, some of that, which will give us some money. Pretty more money. I could just wear that Ushanka hat and wear it, wear it around. Whiskey, but for combat, that's not actually that useful to do. Okay, so one of those whiskeys is weirdly the junk whiskey and not the drink whiskey. Almost like somebody forgot to type the word bottle. So that's this. Okay. Hello.
What's going on?
What do you want?
That was Edward. He's at Parsons, the old asylum.
Sure.
It's strange.
Right?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Good. I'll explain. Hold on. Weren't you off looking for Imogene?
Yes.
Yeah, I found her.
That's truly none of your concern.
Lovely. Okay. Oop, just that stuff. Okay. Now, the Secret of Cabot House is a quest that we... Actually, that wine isn't useful to us. Yeah, that's a quest that we can't complete as this character. Or rather, it's a quest that's not worth it for us to complete as this character. That's Master. But here's the other steamer trunk that we can loot. Oop, that was not intended. We have... Okay, now I think the game is just fucking with me. Like, it heard... Oh, this player is looking for checkered shirts and slacks. And then suddenly... Let's spawn the checkered shirts and slacks everywhere. Alright, now the last thing is we have some purified water. That's a rum. Nuka-Cola is good though. We have 3 bottles, a microscope, and the ice cooler. Because as you all know, if you get that stuff really cold, it does its thing. It like gets it rather than becoming a microscope, it becomes a nanoscope. It doesn't really. Let's head back up to the sink for the last time so that we can fill up all these bottles. And then we will be on our merry way. In fact, we're going to uncheck that as well. So this is the only bathroom. We have about 6 bottles, maybe 7. And then all that's left will be to teleport to the Institute and then drop a save there. Oh yeah, so you see one of those whiskies was just it was just the just the fake whiskey, not a real whiskey. So yeah, now he'll run off, but that doesn't matter. We'll go here We will sell these sellables, and then we will call it a day.
Remarkable.
Good evening.
Alright, so where's the... Okay, so it's through here. We can get slightly better prices out of our thing. So let's do that.
Hey. Greetings. As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies.
Yes,
for
you
your
can.
missions on the
You can
surface.
provide
How may I
supplies.
assist you
Now
today?
finish your dialogue.
I'll take a look. Sure.
Okay. I have a feeling that I may have gotten too much stuff for him to use, but let's at least give him all of the weapons. And then we can buy that, and the purified water, I guess. We can still do this stuff. You can have that, you can have that, you can have that. Those two. The pre-war money. And let's start giving him, first of all, these and those. And then I guess 35, 75. Yeah, those ones are the most weighty. And the 35. And then the 56. And then one of those. That's all of it. All he can do. Lovely. I'll take the key out, because I may as well leave it there. And so, in tomorrow's episode... In tomorrow's episode, we will be going up. Like, all the way up. Up here. This way, you know, I'll save about here. And then I'll go and get the locket for Abernathy Farm, which we can do without shooting the gun at all. And then once we have Abernathy Farm, we can do to that what we did to every other settlement and scrap the ever-loving shit out of it. 4 levels. So yeah, that's going to be it for today. Blimey, I have the hiccups. And I will see you in tomorrow's episode. Bye bye.